Thanks for joining us on ABC 6 News. Good morning. Brianna Long is on assignment. It is now 6:01, Tuesday, January 26th. I'm Rachel Wick. After some overnight snow, the winds have picked up, and that blowing snow will definitely make today's commute a little more interesting. Meteorologist Cindy Morgan joins us at the weather wall. What are we looking at this morning, Cindy?
Well, that's right. We do have some complications on the morning commute. One of them has to do with that blowing snow. All that fresh snow that we picked up yesterday, while we're still seeing some light snow showers that'll pass through this morning, has mostly wrapped up, but with winds now gusting up to 25, even sometimes beyond, that's starting to blow around, and it's making it difficult for road crews as they're clearing things off to keep that snow cleared off. Later today, though, as winds start to weaken, we should start to see some improved conditions. Here's a live look outside over Rochester right now with our RPU camera. You can absolutely see that snow is covering up some of those roadways. Now, conditions in towns obviously will stay a little better as we're able to block some of that wind, but outside areas, you're going to have a harder time through the day. 22 is our current temperature. That wind at 18 right now, so that wind chill is at 7. But look at the rest of these winds. Mason City, my gosh, 28 right now is your current wind, only getting stronger as we keep checking in this morning. So again, these areas where they're open are going to have a difficult time keeping things clear from any kind of blowing and drifting snow. Generally weakening in those wind speeds over the day, and so by this evening we should be in a lot better conditions, and those winds continue to weaken through the overnight. So small snow showers this morning, but as far as any kind of additional accumulation, not expecting to see that. We'll dry those up noontime 24 and then 22 at 5 o'clock.
Thank you, Cindy. The search continues this morning for a suspect accused of sexually assaulting a woman in downtown Rochester.
You're watching ABC 6 News, the first television station in Minnesota designated as a storm-ready supporter by the National Weather Service.
Well, good morning. As we've already talked about, some blowing snow from these snow totals that we see here causing some issues out there this morning. We're really not adding much more onto these totals, with the highest number coming in around New Hampton, about 3 inches. Less and less snow off to the north and west. Austin, less than an inch. Even Rochester, well under an inch. But as the snow is starting to get blown around, it is causing some school delays. You're going to see that on the bottom of your screen there. You can check them out at KALTV.com. We also have some road conditions, too, that are not in the greatest of shape. And that, of course, is causing some pretty slow conditions this morning. Here are the satellite and radar. So our system itself that created all that snow has moved off to the northeast, no longer really bringing any accumulations to us. We've got these little pockets, though, in the satellite and radar here. And that's going to bring us just some small snow showers as we head through the day. We can see one band near the Minneapolis-St. Paul area this morning, if you're commuting up that way. Be on the ready. Of course, any kind of little snow usually causes slowdowns in that area, too. A couple clipper systems that we're monitoring here. This one is coming our way on Wednesday. It stays to our north, though. Brings snow to the North Shore, but not to us. This next one here, though, is the one that we're watching closely. This is our Saturday and Sunday system. And again, it's going to stay in the north side of Minnesota like the previous one. However, this cold front right here is going to sweep through, and that's what we're expecting to kick off some precipitation for us. And yeah, I chose specifically to use that word because there is a chance that we could see some rain and snow. So 21 degrees with blowing snow this morning. Again, some schools choosing to delay. 23 degrees this afternoon. We've got the complete list on the bottom of your screen here. Again, KALTV.com is where you'll find that list as well.
Oh, she's like, I can't do it. I can't jump in.
I've done it once, and it was quite an experience. And
yeah.
Honestly, I would consider doing it again. But I probably have forgotten what it feels like, because I think it took a while to warm up. Yeah. Well, yeah, this limited me this year.
Well, at least it's not below freezing this morning. We have that to look forward to. But, you know, the roads can be a little dicey in some areas.
And that's what we're looking at, is that fresh snow that fell last night is now blowing around. And this is something that we were talking about already yesterday. So it's here. We need some extra time on that morning commute, so let's take a live look outside. This is Albert Lee with the Mayo Clinic Health Systems camera. And conditions are doing okay. We can't really see any blowing snow there, but clearly we've had lots of it out there because roads are reported in very tough shape this morning for many, many locations. So Albert Lee at 21 degrees right now. Winds here at about 13 miles per hour, but we've seen them as high as 28 miles per hour, especially near Mason City. It seems like you guys are taking the cake for the strongest wind speeds this morning. morning. Temperatures are in the low 20s. That's pretty seasonable for us, actually close to the average high temperature. We're not going to go too far from there. Staying underneath these clouds, and that's part of why that is just not getting any sunshine to help us warm up. A couple more batches of snow is possible for us today. This one here in around the Minneapolis-St. Paul area, making its way south and east. Now, we're not expecting to add much more for any kind of accumulation on the ground. That's not really our complication out there this morning. Again, it's that blowing snow. Average temperature, again, 24 degrees. We were above that yesterday, which helps us out because our month has been a little on the cooler side. We've had 2 sub-zero dips, one the 9th through the 13th, the other the 16th through the 20th. And because of those, well, our average temperature for this month is actually coming in below the monthly average, which I haven't been able to say for 4 straight months. Since September, we've been above that average by considerable margins at times, enough that September, November, and December all came in within the top 10 for their warmest months ever. January, obviously no threat for that, but we're going to start to turn things around here. These 20s that have been around the last couple of days are moving off to the east, and we're going to get a little bit warmer weather coming our way by the end of the week. 30s are back on that forecast, and so we're going to kickstart February just a little bit above average. It's not exceedingly warm, but a little above average. 24, blowing snow this morning. Again, extra time is needed. 12 tonight, partly cloudy skies. And then tomorrow we'll see a temperature of 26. Still breezy out there as well, so that's another day where we could see some blowing snow issues. 30 start on Thursday. Don't go away. And we'll again watch Saturday and Sunday for that little clipper system and that cold front. Doesn't look like a big issue for us, but we'll monitor it for right now and let you know if that happens to change.
Okay, so travel be advised this morning. Obviously, schools delaying, closing. Some in the region. Check our website. Check the scroll at the bottom of your screen as well. Thank you, Cindy. And coming up in our next half hour, a guilty plea for a former